This is the third video for simplifying expressions, where we will practice the distributive property. In your first example, 2 is being multiplied by x. Multiplication can be represented with repeated addition. So here we have x plus x. That is the same as 2x. So if I am multiplying this x plus 3 by 2, then this is the same as x plus 3 plus another x plus 3. Here we have 2 of them. We can simplify by combining like terms. This is 1x plus 1x, which equals 2x. And then this is a positive 3 plus 3 more, which is positive 6. If the coefficient is not a 2 and the coefficient is a 3, like the next example, then your x is being added to itself 3 different times. X plus x is the same as 3x. So down here, the next example, this entire expression, x minus 4, is being multiplied 3 times. So you have x minus 4 plus an x minus 4 plus an x minus 4. There is 3 of them. So if you simplify by combining like terms, 1x plus 1x plus 1x is a total of 3x. And then subtracting 4 3 times is the same as subtracting 12. So that's equivalent to 3x minus 12. Next, we have a negative coefficient. So this is like subtracting x 4 times. So if the coefficient is a negative 4, then we are subtracting the x plus 2 4 separate times. Now, if I'm going to be subtracting the x plus 2, I can't just subtract the x. I have to subtract both the x and I have to subtract the 2 for all of these. Subtract the x and subtract the 2. Subtract the x and the 2 4 separate times. So you're going to subtract x and 2 each 4 separate times. So negative x minus x minus x minus x is the same as subtracting x 4 times. And then I have negative 2 minus 2 more is negative 4, minus 2 more is negative 6, minus 2 more makes negative 8. So there is a shortcut to these problems where I'm kind of distributing this negative 1 that's in front and multiplying it by x to get negative x, negative 1 times 2 to get negative 2. That's actually what you can do for all of these problems. So jump all the way back up to the top. If I were to distribute 2 times x and 2 times 3, this would be the same as 2x plus 6. And that is what we got before. It also works with a negative. Here, we have 3 times x and a 3 times negative 4. So that's going to be 3x minus 12 because the 4 is negative. That is the same as what we got before. And then this last example. On this page, we've got negative 4 times x. So it's negative 4 times x. And we have a negative 4 times 2. So here, this is like negative 4x plus a negative 8. Well, adding negative 8 is the same as just subtracting negative 8. So this is, or just subtracting an 8. So this is negative 4x minus 8. In this part, there's only one negative sign. So it's just a negative 8. And that's the same So try that shortcut on these next couple problems. Here, we are doing 2 times x and 2 times 4. 2 times x and 2 times 4. We can simplify as 2x plus 8. Next example, we have 3 times x, and we have 3 times -7, plus a 3 times -7. So this becomes 3x minus 21, because this becomes negative 3x. The next example, we have a negative coefficient, so still do the same thing. -4 is being multiplied by x. And you could put just minus, because we know it's a -4 times 5. So this is a -4x and a -20. Because both terms inside the parentheses were positive, and you're multiplying them each by negative, both terms are now negative. Next, we have a -2 times x, and we have a -2 times -6. So we can write -2 and then in parentheses a -6. So here, that first term is negative, but the second term, since both numbers are negative, this is a -2 times -6, we get a positive 12. And then one more. There's no number in front, but I do see a negative sign. That's because this is a -1 in front. So it's -1 times x, and then -1 times 3. This is the same as -x minus 3. So go ahead and try practice problems set number 2. Do these on your own, and then you can check the answers in the next video.